And
Teal!
You know what it is, man. You're locked into Third and Teal where they keep it real. And if you don't know, you're going to learn today. Third and Teal, baby, and I'm out. Let's go.
Third and Teal. We lost. We'll get into it. We'll talk about it. We're going to talk about the Texans game a little bit too. But we're here. We're doing good. A little bit earlier than normal because I got off a little early so we could get kind of both into one. I got Trevor and Eric in the building. Well, in their own respective buildings, but all together in the channel. Trevor, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good.
Okay. And Eric, how you doing?
I'm doing better than I was yesterday. I don't know. Yesterday, man, that loss hurt, man. But we're going to get into it. But, yeah, I'm doing okay today. I can't complain. I'm ready to do let's talk about this thing because it was very interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, a lot to talk about. First and foremost, I'm not saying the refs lost us this game, but the refs lost us this game along with us losing us this game. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's completely the refs' fault because if Brian Thomas Jr. or Dammy Brown catch one more pass each, we win this game by 3 touchdowns. But here we are. We lost. And there was some terrible, terrible officiating really across the NFL this entire week. I do think that, as I've said in the past, there need to be the Jags machine every morning. Jugs machine. Yeah, no, I agree. There was really terrible officiating across the league. I really do think that there needs to start being some fines or penalties or something for refs.
Something's got to happen.
And if they're not willing to accept that, then they don't need to be reffing in the NFL because a lot of these calls are game-changing calls. Especially teams driving down the field, a wide receiver is pushing our player's helmet. Our player doesn't grab him or wrap up on him, makes a phenomenal play on the ball, exactly how any coach would coach it. And then he gets called for a PI.
Let's bring it up.
Earlier in the game, Josh Allen hits Joe Burrow's arm. His arm goes backwards and lets go of the ball. It was a fumble. Or that was Trayvon. Not Josh Allen.
Oh, he got away with murder when it comes to those fucking swat fumbles. That motherfucker did that shit like 3 times.
Yeah,
3 times.
It's.
But let's go. Yeah, can we bring up the PI first? I guess we just start there.
Yeah, hold on.
Because I'll say this, man. For as riddled with mistakes as we were yesterday, I felt like we did what every good team does, and I can be quoted saying this throughout the pod multiple times, is good teams just find a way to win. And I felt like we actually did that, and I felt like it was taken from us, personally. Don't get me wrong, we did plenty to put ourselves in the position, but I felt like the defense did what they needed, namely Travis Hunter did what he needed. Head turn, went for the ball, and look at that stupid bro. I can't stand that.
That's an anticipation call. I think that's what that was.
100%. Because look, there's the head turn, hand, ball.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was going to throw that flag no matter what. He had his hand on it regardless. You're absolutely right. It's an anticipation call. And look, the receiver's engaging the hand fighting. Okay, so how are you going to call PI there? The receiver pushed on him. What do you like? Honestly, is that guy mentally fucking challenged? Like, not even a joke. I'm not even saying that sarcastically. Yeah, exactly, Robert. Exactly like I just said. His head turns for the ball.
Also, too, I'm sure we'll see it from this angle, but the wide receiver was like pushing on his face mask. And my question is for everybody: how can you hold someone's arm down from their armpit? Because Travis Hunter's arm was under the wide receiver's arm, not over it.
Yep. Look, under the arm. And Travis makes a beautiful play on the ball.
I told somebody yesterday, like, the wide receiver left his arm down to bait this. He was not.
It's crazy. I love how that back ref, the far ref's the retard that throws it. Not the guy that's actually seeing the arm that's down. That guy throws no flag because there is no fucking flag. But the moron on the backside that just felt he had to do something to change this fucking game just throws the flag.
This is why sometimes I wish that the NFL was the same as college and it was only a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the ball, or 10, whatever it is. Because I understand it's the complexity of the game and being smart, and of course they're going to go after the rookie and test him on third down, or whatever down this was. What was it?
I think it was fourth down. I think
was it a fourth down?
It was fourth down.
Fourth down. That was the game right there.
That was fourth down.
That was the game.
Yeah. So it's fourth down, 4th and 5. And they throw it at the rookie. Rookie makes a perfect play on the ball, but they still throw a penalty anyways. Honestly, disgusting.
It's horrible.
It almost looks like he already had the flag in his hand, but I think that was just the light.
No, he's already reaching for it. He has the fucking flag grip.
No. I'm talking about. No, hold on. I'm talking about. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Right about.
Can't see it.
That's why I kept pausing it. Is because like right there, it looks like it's already in his hand, but I think that's just the light on his hand.
It is, yeah. That's just the
light. And then he throws it from his belt. Yeah. It just looked weird at first. I was trying to see from that one.
100% Duel. Yeah, that's 100% correct. He also took away, the justification for going up and getting somebody the caliber of Travis Hunter.
Look at that.
Travis seals the game.
Look at where that hand is. That is on Travis's helmet, pushing him, trying to get separation. And he did that. As soon as they got to right here, he pushes right there, and then
I saw both of his gloves up too. That's the
Travis made a great play, and they did some bullshit. And of course, too, with them being on that sideline, all the players and the coaches are that's PI, and he felt it's stupid.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. It's not very often that I will seriously say this, and mean it. That guy should be fired. No, seriously. If you're willing to just crack under pressure like that and completely change a fucking game, you are completely altering a game. You should be fired. If players bet on the game, they're suspended for how long and they lose how much money? Okay? I don't care about a suspension for a referee because that doesn't hurt anywhere near as bad. Fire that motherfucker because you are the ones that can literally change the game on your own. You could change the whole fucking game. And that's exactly what happened here.
Exactly.
And I think too, okay, so I think the NFL, at the very minimum, it should be a challengeable call. I hate the fact that they just do that and can't.
Well, they took it away too, which is terrible because they originally they did that and they're like, okay, we're fucking up calls, so all right, we're gonna be able to look at them, and then the refs just uniformly said, no, we're not gonna do that, and instead of reinforcing it, they were just like, okay. We'll just take it back away since y'all aren't actually going to change anything. No, stupid. What the fuck are we talking about?
And also, why is the Devin Lloyd play not reviewable? Why is that not a challengeable play? That's horseshit. I mean, it isn't because it's on change of possession. You
know what bothers the shit out of me about that? Is that the Joe Burrow one, they didn't blow it dead immediately. They let Trayvon scoop and score on that. The one on Trevor Lawrence where it was an incomplete pass where Trey Hendrickson got to him, they let that play go on forever and never blew it dead. But then the Devin Lloyd one, they blow it as soon as he looks like he's down, they blow it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not arguing whether he was or wasn't down. I haven't seen an angle that inconclusively says that he was not down.
He wasn't down. They just blew it down.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I haven't seen an actual angle that shows me gap between grass and knee because I haven't been able to really be on it today or look for it. I'm just saying I don't think he was down though, but I'm just saying even though I haven't seen that, they blew that dead way too quickly. And I mean, they would let everything play out for Cincinnati, but they would immediately blow the whistle as soon as anything happened for us.
100%. This officiating crew was god awful.
If this was us, they would have called it incomplete. This is the one where it goes through the guy's hands and hits the ground in the end zone. If I'm not mistaken, or close to it. No,
this is the pick. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah,
that one. It got they would have immediately called that incomplete for us. based on how the game was officiated yesterday. But it was so clearly an incomplete pass. There was no indicator that was caught.
Yeah, no, it literally went straight to the dirt.
It's bad when Fred Taylor starts mentioning the officiating because
he don't never do that.
Yeah, he actually talked about it yesterday as well. Said the officiating just wasn't up to par. So when Fred started talking about it, it's very noticeable.
Yeah, don't do that.
Very noticeable. So yeah, they need to fix it. It has to be fixed.
It has to be.
Because I don't know whether these rookie officials or what.
Yeah, I think this is it.
He goes to cancel the throw. That's the thing that kills me. Okay? People are like, he was moving forward. No, he was turning his whole body to cancel the throw because the guy wasn't fucking there. It's such bullshit. It really is. Like, it's awful. Look, he looks for his guy.
He was going to throw. He was going to throw here. So he turned to try and get it to him. And then Trayvon pushed his hand. Trayvon gets a hand on him and pushes it back. So the arm goes from here to there to back like this, which is a fumble, no matter how you slice it. Yeah, Trayvon goes back, scoops and scores, or not scoop and score, but
I think I was talking about
it rolls into the ball.
It never goes out of bounds.
Well, I thought Trayvon scooped it, but I didn't actually see the play in full. But yeah, no, that's textbook.
That's a touchdown for us all day.
Let me see.
Should have been a touchdown for us all fucking day.
I saw it on Twitter earlier. I saw like a close-up view from the other day. First thing I see is the Travis Hunter play and somebody saying game-winning call, got to start finding these refs. Absolutely.
Couldn't agree more. It's horrible. It's horrifying how bad they were. It's bad. And, it's almost hard to not just start from the first quarter and work our way through because the fact that Joe Burrow got away with 2 of those, I'm pretty sure, on the same drive. And then the next drive had it happen again. And we don't get not one of them. I'm not understanding. Like, I just.
Oh, here it is. Even the announcers were saying this was a fumble.
I'm a number one. Not just these other quarterbacks.
Oh, no, that's not the one. That's not the one. My bad.
That's a good sack, but I mean.
Great sack, though. I thought that was the same one. I was wrong. Oh, is this it? No. Same play. Damn it. Anyways, I'll find it. But I saw one yesterday. It was a great angle of it that clearly shows Joe Burrow's arm going backwards when the ball comes out. Like he had control up until, and that was just not, bad day.
Horrible.
Bad day.
Horrible.
Trayvon had a great game, though. I will say Trayvon had a great game.
All in all, I don't hate anything that I saw from the team other than Brian Thomas, the illegal shifts, which some of them are straight horse shit. I watched a couple of, there was a couple times I saw people highlighting it, like, what is illegal about this?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone was set. It's crazy. It's honestly quite absurd. The referees, because they were fucking horrible. Not just bad. They were fucking horrible. And then, of course, moving on to Walker Little. I was very disappointed in Walker Little as well.
Oh, man. Walker Little had a hard day yesterday.
Yes, he did. And don't get me wrong. It's not because Trevor took a bunch of sacks. But I'm telling you, that's, again, where stats are deceiving. This game was a prime example of stats are deceiving and that you can't always just follow the box score because, bro, he was getting fucking blown up. Every fucking play that mattered, Walker Little got beat damn near. Every one of the big plays, he got beat.
Yes.
And you just can't have that. And then, like, the big toss play for ETN out of the left side. Okay?
I was about to mention that.
You know,
Yep.
check me out. The play went for a lot of yards. It was still a success. Walker Little had one blocking assignment on that job, and he fucking
Blew it.
completely.
Yep.
He completely blew it all on his own. The only reason it didn't ruin the play was because we got far enough outside, and they weren't expecting it. If that defense had been ready for that play, it would have got blown up in the backfield because Walker Little completely whiffed his assignment yet again.
Completely.
And it was terrible. Like, it was actually, like, fucking horrid bad. He didn't, like, I don't even think he got hands on the guy. Like, he might have barely, he didn't do shit. And then Anton got killed by Trey Hendrickson, too. So
yes, he did.
He's not the only one.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's not
he
the
did
only
a couple of times. I was about to mention that.
And
that time
he's not the only one that got chip help. Walker Little got chip help multiple times as well, Robert. It wasn't just Anton, but majority of the time they did chip for Anton, which was it was a questionable decision for real. But even if let's just is this the
no, I couldn't find the one I was looking at earlier.
Oh,
okay.
So what are we looking at now?
No, I mean, this is the sack. I can play that, but this is the Foyer sack. I really don't like how this camera looks this game. It's real blurry.
Yeah.
Imagine that. They don't want you to see what they fucking did in high definition. Sorry, fuckers.
Yeah, they really were. They were not doing great wrapping up the quarterback this game.
We didn't do great tackling at any point in this fucking
game.
Dewey?
Yeah, that was Dewey. Yeah,
it was 42.
Also didn't like Tyson Campbell this game.
Yeah, Tyson's such a roller coaster, man. Like he
is.
Some plays he looks like he's the number one corner in the NFL, and some plays he looks like he should not even have been drafted.
Straight up, and that's the best way to describe it.
That is the only way to describe it because that's fact.
Gardeck did good getting back there. I like that.
Yeah, I like Gardeck a lot, man. I think he's a guy that he's not a game wrecker. He's not a game changer, but he's a guy that's going to be where he needs to be when he needs to be there. He's Dewey of the linebackers.
Yeah. Trust me, if you watch the film, you see, and he's in the game, 9 times out of 10, he's around the ball somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was mentioning last week.
But we did not have good tackling, and we had terrible returns, it felt like. We just weren't.
I mean, usually that's one thing we don't have to worry about our special teams, but they didn't play
up doing the league is going to get theirs. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, Robert. But the fact that Tyson was getting absolutely fucked in basic ass coverages too, like, and then he fucks Dewey off the tackle, the touchdown saving tackle. I mean, a number one corner, you ain't doing that. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna whiff. You're not gonna cause a touchdown. You might give up a touchdown, but you ain't gonna cause one. You know what I mean? Like,
right?
Crazy word. And the run game, we looked good though. The run game, we looked really good.
Yeah, run game. We're one of the best running teams in the country right now. I mean,
all our backs are averaging yesterday averaged over 5 yards a carry.
We were killing in the run game, 100%.
You can't even complain about that.
No. And look at it. Look at how far it got pushed back, Trevor. I'm glad that there was a read there, but again,
and Tootin gonna be a beast once he get used to it.
No shit.
Because man, that
shit is just manhandled right back into Trevor's grill, bro. Into his grill.
He's not like he's playing too passively to like let the guy rush him. He's not actually attacking at all. Agreed. Which of course you don't want to you don't want to over pursue, but like he's just like sitting back waiting. He never actually makes a punch.
And see, there you go, Robert. There's a chip help for Walker Little right there. Just happened.
Man, Tootin's good, man.
Tootin is so fucking good. Love Tootin. But, that's a thing I will say, too. So, first things first, I'll take this loss any day over the losses we had last year.
Yeah, no, I said that to a couple people before the game when somebody said that, like, they're like, oh, why are they showing Travis Hunter versus Jamar Chase? Or, Hunter's not the number one. And I was like, well, it's not like Tyson. Like, he can't even follow Chase because Campbell can't play the other side of the field.
Right.
Like, that he limits. I think Campbell's probably going to be on the move in the offseason. They like Campbell. I know they like Campbell, but I can feel it. They're going to try and move Campbell and draft a corner or pick somebody up in free agency or trade if they can. God,
can we try to find that big toss play to ETN?
Big toss play. Oh, yeah. Well, was that early in the game?
I want to say so. Let me go back and I'll find when I called Eric the first.
ETN interception incomplete.
It was
they had. I think something that killed us too is like with the penalties and like a lot. They just had such long drives.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they were running like 8 to 12 plays a drive.
Well, when you were playing mainly zone and giving up inside, I mean, you're not covering anybody really. You covering space, and they just sitting in the middle catching the ball.
I agree. Robert Jarian does play just as good.
I mean, think about it.
Okay, watch Walker. If this is the play,
it's ETN to the left for 30 yards.
Yeah, watch him. One guy. Just fucking absolutely destroyed his ass. If the rest of that fucking defense was ready for that toss, that play is fucked. The fact that we got that ETN got wide so fast is really good. I love that. But he's supposed to swing out. You know, he's supposed to swing out and put hand. Look, he's supposed to seal that off. The guy just pushes him to the side and goes the wrong way.
So one thing I'll say, just as somebody who played fullback in every single position on the line, now it doesn't look pretty. But with this being a toss and they're going to the sideline, Little did all he needed to do. It doesn't look
he
pretty.
Maybe just conceded it because he knew he was going inside.
Well, I mean, that's all he has to do is get outside of that guy. That's his entire assignment. His entire assignment is to get outside of him and just interrupt him in some way. And just him doing this and that guy going inside, he has no chance to make that play unless ETN's too shallow. Like, and because again, I played fullback and played tackle and guard, and I've pulled and I've done all this stuff. If your job is to set the edge when you're going out there, like you go to your assignment, and as long as you redirect the assignment inside, you know, ETN, if he's shallow there, he's probably getting tackled. But with the fact that it was a toss play, now a stretch, that's absolutely blown up, and that's terrible.
Can we go back to the base alignment before the play starts? Because the only thing I'm wondering is okay, say the linebackers read this play, because that happens, you know, that is part of the game. Linebackers read this play and they go to it immediately. Like they're going out there, they know it's coming.
Is that Morrison? Quentin Morris?
That's Tim Patrick.
Oh, Patrick.
Okay, say they read it. Look, because see, 55 right there, he's not sure.
Well,
he's still following.
That's who he blocks. It's 55.
Yeah, but he's not sure. But then he's late on the ball. If he's not late and he reads that immediately, he gets outside of him. I'm not going to say that for sure, but look, he waits on it and then he goes.
Let me just tell you exactly what's going through 55's head right now and why he did that. And this is why Liam Cohen is a genius. All right. So when you're running like this, Eric, you're probably gonna know exactly what I'm about to say. Maybe, I don't know. This is just my brain. I could be wrong. So they run a trap right here on the outside. Mm-hmm. So normally when you run a trap though, and they pull this guy out here, he's expecting ETN to cut right here. Because you notice this guy turns his guy in.
Right.
Tim Patrick did the trap, and then Walker Little's coming outside. He's expecting ETN supposed to cut right here, and that's why he hesitates, is because he's not sure. He's got to read this right. And because he goes outside whenever that motion comes through, that's the entire point, is to get him outside and confused.
Right.
Walker Little misses this guy. That's the trap. So he's got to make a decision right here. He's got to go.
You got to fire the hole or go outside.
Yeah. Or he's got to fire the hole. And with the way that Ezra's blocking and the way that Tim Patrick is blocking, if I'm a linebacker, I'm getting fooled here. I'm going to be completely honest with you. With them both turning their backs like that, I'm getting fooled and I'm shooting inside. And that's exactly what he did. And then by the time he realized, okay, no, ETN's going to the sideline, it was too late.
Too late.
Now I will say, again, like I said at the very beginning, I don't think this is a sexy block. It's not a good block, but he did what he needed to do in this play situation. Because even because you see Travis is reading this guy right here. Even if he does go outside, Travis is a type of back he can stop on a dime and go back up there if he needs to. And he has this guy right here. But this is just great play calling and great blocking. Hainsey getting out. I mean, that's our center, dude. Look at our center.
I love the center. I love the run blocking we did. That's what we were talking about earlier. I love the run blocking.
What I would like to see, though, for this is, all right, let's go here, and Little misses this block, right? So he's thrown off a little bit. Now, instead of turning around to this guy, he should have worked upfield to this guy right here. If he
Yeah,
can.
just keep moving with the play.
Like again, like I said, this isn't sexy. He did all he needed to do, but I would love to see him work upfield and do that. Which, I mean, in the past we've seen him do that in the run game.
Yeah, he's gotten nasty down the field, so I'll give him that.
But I will say that was a great play call by Cohen that forced that linebacker to make a decision, and the linebacker made the wrong one.
It's part of what people were talking about how last year, like, you couldn't game plan Cohen week to week because the schemes he would draw up are just they're meant to.
Yeah, because that's something we did not see last week.
And no, it's not. But can we just go ahead and go real quick to the interception?
Which one?
The first
Travis
one in
Hunter
the
one?
end zone. Yeah.
Hold on, I just want to watch this first since I'm already at it. The same drive. I mean, just thing of beauty. You got the running back.
Can we
outside.
give Trevor credit here though, because Liam mentioned this last night and this morning in his interview as well. Trevor was really good about canning plays. Like, Trevor's done a lot of calling the plays here, and Trevor's done a lot. Like, every time he touches the helmet, he's canning the play. Like, So when he's going through this and he's making these reads, he's calling these plays.
He's also doing a great job, and I will say, he's really he's not looking to his check down too early. Mm-hmm. And also on the screens, he is selling the downfield on the screen really well too. He is last minute getting these balls out, and he's not trying to bullet it in there. He's flicking. I mean, you see, these guys come in his face and he's throwing it here, but he's looking right here. He immediately goes, 1, 2, bam, there.
And Tootin makes a fucking beautiful play. But
yeah, he did. That was a nice move. What?
Tootin's such a
okay. Hainsey and Anton go out here. I wonder.
Yeah.
They fake the screen the other way. It's like it's literally a play saying you make them sell the screen the opposite side and hope the linebacker on the other side doesn't notice.
I don't think either of these guys drop back in here though, unless I missed it. Unless I bet you Hunter actually drops back in here like a screen, if that's what was happening, or they were just looking for work. He kind of sells the screen right here, but the only problem is there's no one here for the screen, so I don't know why.
He definitely was selling it.
From the look of Cincinnati's from Cincinnati's defense, they were on a run blitz anyway. They were
three dudes on the ground right here.
Yeah,
they were coming.
The fact that they still sold a wide receiver screen, sort of, right, and dumped it to the left, and Tootin made the play he made. It's a thing of beauty. Yeah, but I love the fact I've noticed that you will see Trevor work progression to progression to progression. Not on this play because it's a design screen. We knew where the ball was going from the snap. So
that's not even a screen. That's just a delayed release.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, because it's not actually a screen, but it's a dump. I'm saying screens. We're talking about the wide receiver part on the other side. But he knew where the ball was going. I mean, he looks, dumps it. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, this cut by Tootin, man, he's just so quick on his feet.
And a year ago, Trevor's doing that backward spin and running towards the sideline right now.
Boom!
Yep.
Broken.
Nice move.
Even if that wasn't a DN.
But go back. I want you to watch Strange in the end zone. How he walled his guy off so he couldn't even get nowhere near the play. That's something that goes unnoticed.
Mm-hmm. Brenton's been a blocking animal.
I mean, and the way he did it, it was smooth. I'll watch him. He gonna take him out. Then watch him. Yep. See what he did? Okay.
Just setting the basketball screen, man. That's all you got to do.
That's all you got to do. So bring it home. Yes.
Beautiful. All right.
Got beaten, man, most of the time.
Big play here. This is a big play. If I'm not mistaken, was it third? I don't remember what the down was on this one.
What's this?
3rd and 8.
Yeah, okay, so it's 3rd and 8. We're going for the touchdown here. Obviously, we don't want to settle for a field goal. First example of getting absolutely eaten alive on the big play.
Now, you have to slow this down and see it. I don't think Trevor really wanted to throw it right then because Travis still hadn't come out of his break yet.
He would throw it with anticipation, though.
Well, I know, but when I say coming, he hadn't even got to the break point yet. You see what I'm saying?
I just want to see if Trevor
Watch.
made the read and was starting to throw before Trey was there. Read, throw, Trey got there. He couldn't step through it.
No, he couldn't.
Yeah. So.
And really, that was the only place he could have put the ball besides just taking the sack.
I think if he steps through it, he definitely is layering that in the corner. We've seen him make that throw a million times. I mean, just like the touchdown pass he had in the back of the end zone. He's made that throw a million times. I think if he can step through that ball like he wants to, it's coming to that back pylon and it's a touchdown.
Right.
I think this is just where you see it just exactly what we were talking about in the
I hate
offseason.
this isn't the backside. Like I hate when they do that.
No,
they're going to have running back switch sides for a chip. I mean, look, as much as we want to scream chip, 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 I agree. I'm not saying that you shouldn't chip, but at the same time, we just paid that fat fucker to stand there and be our starting left tackle. Stand there and be the fucking left tackle. What does he do? He turns into who does he look like right now, Eric? Who does he look like on this play?
My man, number 74. Number 74, Cam Robinson.
Absolute fucking turnstile. And he gets worked like that multiple times throughout the game. And look, and I'm not taking anything away from who he's going against either. That's a top 3 edge rusher in the league. Robert, stop it. Stop making excuses for Walker dog shit little, bro. You're not going to see him just get most left tackles. If you're a competent left tackle, you will get beat. He got walked. This isn't just getting beat. He got fucking destroyed. This is immediate fucking beat. Like, he waited for him to get there, which he shouldn't have done. It's like Isaiah noted on the first couple plays we watched. He's waiting. He's not attacking
his
at all.
His footwork is bad, man.
Yeah, and look at that. Like, I was about to say, look at his left foot.
This is a wide one, but this is wide too here. Like, Anton gets in front of him. Now, of course, he does go inside, but like, I don't know. Walker just takes too little of steps. No pun intended.
Robert, I agree.
But if you watch him though, like as a lineman, you should never bring your feet together ever.
No, because you give up your leverage. You have no.
Well, because right here, I mean, his feet. He basically just clicked his heels and wished to go home 3 times. And then he's completely sideways whenever he should have pushed out and like redirected Hendrickson outside.
Right.
Yeah, and I've never been a lineman, Isaiah. So I'm going to ask.
Tries to.
Okay, I'm not a lineman, so I'm not going to pretend to know like the exact footwork. But I knew you can't bring your feet together. But like, if I'm not mistaken, you come back. Say you want to step back. Say take that left foot back and then drive into him to kind of
just ride him and just ride him out. That's all.
Exactly.
No, you know what he should have done here. You know what he should have done here. He should have tackled Hendrickson, taken the penalty, 100%.
Because he knew he was destroyed.
You got to tackle him. Like as a lineman, your coach is going to tell you if this guy beats you that bad and you can't get there, you do not want him getting out from under you and getting a free shot at the quarterback. Now he held the shit out of him here.
100% he did.
Just tackle him. Just take his legs out and go to the ground. Take the penalty. Fight to play another down. Let your field goal kicker come in and kick the field goal. Now again, Trevor sees this. He tries to get the ball out. We've seen him make flat-footed throws plenty of times, sure. But at the end of the day, like if Walker Little's feet are too skinny. Right here, whenever he actually makes contact with Hendrickson, you'll see again. So he comes here, bam, feet are together, goes vertical instead of outside.
And look at him.
And then his feet, he crosses his feet. He crosses his fucking. You don't cross your fucking feet, okay? It's gonna make me go crazy. Because one thing about when I played, okay, so I played center, left guard, or I played center, guard, and tackle, all 5 spots. Whatever, all 5 spots in the same season on varsity as a sophomore at 190 pounds. 190 pounds, and I did not let up a single sack. You know why? Because footwork and fucking using people's momentum against them, tackling that motherfucker when you need to. Like, I played a lot of different positions in high school, middle school, elementary school. I've played everything besides quarterback, corner, and safety. Actually, no, I played safety for a game, but that's besides the point. Quarterback and corner, that's it.
Right.
I've lined up everywhere. I played line and fullback and linebacker the most. Terrible footwork. And again, I can almost guarantee you that in practice, that's not how they're teaching it. He's just trying to be comfortable out there. But then this too. This is what we talked about yesterday. Like, look at how Anton is. I would say this is a hair too wide. But if it works for Anton, then it works for Anton. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Walker Little's definitely too close. No matter who you are, you should not be this close together.
That's why he's getting blown to his shoulder.
And the hard part for this is a lot of people, when they do this, it's so they can have a wider step and push off of this front foot more.
Right.
But he doesn't even do that. He does like a half step right here. Like it looks like it's big, but it's really not. And he just like he just pushes kind of here, and then he immediately goes vertical. You should not immediately go vertical unless you're getting beat bad, but at that point, just tackle him. Don't let him get to your quarterback.
And then, if I'm not mistaken, too, you don't give up the free hand. Like he doesn't. He lets Hendrickson contact him first, gets the free hand on his shoulder, and Hendrickson starts the contact and just drives through him towards the end. He doesn't. He waits for Hendrickson to make the contact.
The outside hand is fine. The one you don't want is the inside hand.
Inside hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the outside hand getting on him like this, that's just him like grabbing him to pull himself around him. But the inside hand is what you don't want, because that's when you get full extension and they push you back. That's what Trayvon's so good at, that people don't like about Trayvon, is that he takes his inside hand and he grabs you, he punches you in the middle of the chest or on the shoulder, and he just pushes you back. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
The outside hand
Robert,
is fine.
right.
He just needs to tackle him.
But you're also right, Robert. Josh did say that he was getting inside Walker all camp.
Mm-hmm.
All camp long. Walker Little is going to be the problem of this offensive line, probably for the entire year.
Let me see something really quick here.
Yeah.
Let me see something, because I bet you what happened. I can almost bet you on this one right here, Hendrickson fakes outside and goes inside, and Walker Little tried to overcorrect on the next play. Oh no, never mind. This was just a fake screen. That would have been a great catch too. I mean, that's a tough catch.
Of
course,
yeah.
That's and I said this, and of course he's not the same person. That's a Marvin Jones catch. Marvin Jones 100%. Is catching that ball
every time.
But I think Tim Patrick could probably get there. He's just got to get used to Trevor a little bit more, and But I mean, like right here, that's a tough catch, man.
But I'm not gonna lie though. If there was ever a place you were going to be able to catch that, not saying that it's not a tough catch. I love the ball placement, and I love the fact that Tim Patrick still got up there. I am not mad.
He put it up there for his 6'5" receiver in the back of the end zone.
Exactly.
And I loved it. I loved it.
But I bet you there's a couple plays though where Hendrickson just beats him inside, and he's trying to overcorrect, and he's just not really sure where to go, and he's trying not to step too far, because he doesn't want to get beat inside, but he's trying to step far enough, but isn't getting there. And
and look, it's not like I'm thinking, he just wants to be asked. I know there's a reason. I mean, but at the end of the day, he's not fucking good. He gets the double team, it's fine. I fucking love this play, and I loved everything about the catch. I loved the ball placement. I loved all of it, because it goes to his outside shoulder.
Hey,
all 50-50 balls go to Parker Washington until further notice.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Couldn't agree more. Look at this shit, bro. Look where it gets him. Outside shoulder, where only he can get it, and Parker goes and fucking gets it because he's fucking him.
Got it. Yep, he went and got it,
and he's fucking him. I love that, man. He doesn't give the DB the chance for the ball. Trevor gives him a ball that only he could get, and Parker makes sure, hey, I'm a receiver. It's almost like I'm paid to go get the fucking ball. Holy shit, I'm gonna go get the fucking ball. A concept that apparently the rest of that room hasn't figured out this year.
Oh. Yes, that part. Yeah, Parker was perfect. 5 for 5 yesterday. That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a world where Trevor should be 5 touchdowns yesterday, no picks.
At least 4, for sure.
At least 4. Even if you take the one where Walker Little gets destroyed, that's a football play. It sucks, but we'll take that one. Say we take that one and ride with it. We should at least be 4 touchdowns, because the one to Diami is just disgusting. That makes me sick.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That made me sick.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
I had a guy block me yesterday on Twitter, by the way, because he was like, "Oh, that's a pass interference." So I was like going back and forth with him. He's like, I played football for 13 years, including junior college, and I ref football, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Well, you better take a look back at that yearbook, brother, or that fucking rule book, brother, because you ain't right." And then he's like, "Anything past 5 yards, you can't touch the receiver, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, well, I don't know
Bullshit.
I was like, I don't know what rule book you're looking at, but pass interference starts at 1 yard past the line of scrimmage and further, not 5 yards. And then he blocked me, and because he said that he knows the rules better than anybody, and he blocked me after that because he couldn't handle the fact that he pays for Twitter and is still wrong.
Oh Lord!
I want to see what the illegal contact was on Hunter. Oh yeah, that was bullshit.
Yeah.
That was absolute fucking bullshit. That receiver just went full fucking extension and pushed him. Is that Jamar Chase? That's Higgins. Look at this. Pushed him. Yep.
Yeah, straight pushed him, and we get the flag.
Of course we did.
Of course.
Can't let Joe Burrow lose.
Robert said if BTJ don't step up, Tim is taking over. I think Gladstone at the camp wanted a backup plan.
Tim Jones is not the backup plan to Brian Thomas Jr. They're not even the same kind of player.
Tim Patrick,
sorry. Yeah, they're not even the same kind of player. I don't think he's the backup. I'm not saying that you're wrong about the fact that he needs to step up, and well,
I mean,
you're right about
end
that.
Zone, he's probably talking about Robert.
Maybe
tell me if I'm wrong.
Threat.
You're probably talking about red zone because he's 6'5" and he's a big dude.
I can see red zone threat. Yeah,
BTJ's 6'3" with a 40-inch vertical, bro. Like you have to make those catches. You can't just let him fucking fall like that.
Well, if we're gonna go ahead and usher into the Brian Thomas topic, that is gonna be a whole segment of its own because there's some shit to unpack with this. Because I mean, let's just start with it. We can go to it now. The first quarter catch. It's his first catch of the game. 13 minutes.
13 minutes. Let's look at this.
Hold on, we got
that ain't it.
Completion.
Sorry, I'm just.
No, you're good.
It was against the same guy that the game-winning PI was on, so I just wanted to see what they ran with him.
Wonder if he hand fights just like they did the whole time. Jesus Christ! I mean, he ran right fucking into the guy.
Oh, great way to catch and carry him out of bounds.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I loved Travis on defense yesterday. I really did.
He played 81 snaps yesterday, dude. He played a lot of football.
I think the only thing he did that was a play that was genuinely like, oh, yeah, you're a rookie and you know it, but he was giving too much respect to Jamar on a play. Like, I'm not saying not to respect him, but don't give him free fucking yards either. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
He gave a little too much respect on one play. Jarian was guilty of the same thing. Jarian did it that game too. They both gave a little too much respect. Not saying first quarter, 13-something minutes, the one to Brian Thomas, yeah.
The one where he – okay.
Yep. So this is the first catch of the game for Brian. He does have hands, and he is fast for 6'5". I'll give you that, Robert. Okay, so Brian, first of all, that was a sloppy-ass route anyway. But still, it worked out. It worked, but still a sloppy route. It was sloppy, 100%. I mean, no ifs, ands, or buts. Bro almost tripped on himself. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Oh, I already know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, so Brian doesn't run from the contact on that one. It's the beginning of the game, but look, I wish we could zoom right there. You see the DB's arm is wrapped around his head. He is holding him there. Those helmets are not fucking stuck. I don't care what you try to tell me. And can we put it in like super slow? Because maybe this angle will catch the helmet movement there. Because their helmets actually move.
Cuts off before that.
Oh, it's already off?
Maybe. No, that 44 is in the way.
Yeah, 44 in the way.
You could see him moving.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
There it is.
It's about to do it. Hold on, it's about to do it.
Nope.
Oh, it ain't going to show us. Okay.
They definitely weren't stuck.
No, they weren't stuck. I'm going to tell you that right now. And what I will say is the DB's holding him by the back of his head. He's talking to him. Travis Etienne comes up, rips the guy's arm off of his head. And for the rest of the game, Brian Thomas Jr. is missing. I mean, he won't take a hit. He won't go for a ball. Let's look at the one where he pops the ball up for the interception. Because that was absolute terrible wide receiver play. Fuck the fact that he didn't catch the ball. Number one thing you don't do as a wide receiver is create a fucking tip drill.
Oh Lord, you don't. Lied.
That is the shit that will get you cut from a team. You do not fucking do that. There's so many things wrong with what happened on that play that just.
You're right.
Where the fuck is it?
I don't know.
Hold on. It was in the fourth quarter, wasn't it?
What?
It was before that.
Talking about the tip?
Yeah, the tip from Brian Thomas Jr. Was it earlier than that?
No, yeah, it was way earlier than that.
That's right. It was like second quarter.
Yeah, it was.
No, you're right. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. There it is. I was thinking of the one that.
Now, keep in mind, this is after that DB has held him and whatever the fuck they were doing. This takes place.
Let's see.
Okay, Brian's open. What are you doing? First of all, he goes up and he touches it.
Right.
At least it's what it looks like from the broadcast. He goes up, he puts a hand on it. We're about to see it.
Also, too, this was not a fucking hospital ball. People are stupid.
it wasn't. You people are.
They don't know what the
ridiculous.
fuck they're talking about. They need to go watch some fucking Peyton Manning highlights. You'll see what a fucking hospital ball is. Look at this.
No,
there's
wasn't
fucking,
a hospital ball.
There's fucking 4 yards between them.
Yeah.
Like,
but look at him. Look at Brian. He took his eye off the ball.
What? He like squats down. He like squats
Yeah.
down.
He ducks.
He was just trying to knock that ball down. He wasn't going for the catch.
Here's a question. You think there's something that happened during the preseason? You know, them 2 hits he took during the preseason that's kind of lingering with him right now?
He's looking there, and that's the same guy that had him on the ground earlier, and he immediately goes to yell at him.
He's looking at the guy and immediately starts talking shit to him. What the fuck? I don't care what anyone says to me, and I hate the fact that the fucking upright is right in the fucking way of the ball. But you are wide receiver one.
You can definitely see that it hits his hand. I mean, it hits
his
I'm
hand.
saying the angle they showed on the TV makes it so much worse because he had full hand too. At the very least, he could have brought that ball down. Like, and I'm not even saying,
but it was out there, but it was half-ass. It was like, okay, I'm gonna put it out here, but I really ain't trying to catch. Right, I'm not really trying to catch this ball right.
Well, the one later was even more egregious, in my opinion, only because of where he was.
100%.
Where's the one? Is that?
Oh no! Wait, go back to that interception after the fuck. Oh fuck! It's not going to show it. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, no, it's not going to show it. It might show it on the back end. Robert's got a good point. I saw this afterwards. When that pick does happen, Brian turns his fucking head and just walks the fucking way. Trevor slaps Trey Hendrickson out of the way and goes and makes the fucking tackle on that. Do you know how fucking horrible that is? What are you doing? Like, I love BT. I do. But what the fuck, dude?
On the wall. Oh, no, that's not this interception. That's on the other one. Because Brian makes the tackle on this one.
Okay, and then, it might. Which one is it?
It's on. Or is that the one that got overturned? Because I know the one later in the game that got overturned was the one in the end zone, I think. That.
No, I think it was the one just a second ago. I don't think
Brian
it wasn't.
Brian made the tackle. Brian made the tackle. No, it's the one that got overturned later in the game. That wasn't actually an interception. I know the exact one he's talking about.
You think so? I think it was the one we just looked at.
BTJ made the tackle. I'm telling you.
Well, the guy ran the ball back to like the fucking 1 yard line, and Trevor got him at the end zone. It was the other one. It wasn't this one, dude. I don't think it was. Because it was definitely not this one. Because Brian's not even over there. Yeah, no.
I could have swore Brian tackled him on that
100% the other one. No, Brian goes towards him, but he never he doesn't go and do it.
Where'd it go? Is it next page?
Next page.
It is.
Because everything about this play from Brian is disgusting. Okay, guy gets it, runs.
Yeah, Brian tackles him.
Then where the fuck is that play? Okay,
it's one of the other ones. It's the it's the fumble that they overturned.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, that's it. Sorry,
I know.
Good call. I'll say, but I knew it wasn't that play.
That's the one at the end. It was on one of the last drives. It's gonna say incomplete pass though. Is the problem? Browning. Trevor.
Pass incomplete, deep right to BT. Fourth quarter, 10 minutes.
It was a fumble. It was the one where Trey Hendrickson knocks the ball out of his hand.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember the exact play now. It's this.
Yep, fumbles aborted.
No,
that's
Teal. That's not it.
And recovers at Jack's 32. Teal to Jack's 35. Yeah, that's where he went up the middle. Yeah, that's where the ball hit the ground. He grabbed it and jumped through.
Which was a smart ass play.
Incomplete to Beachy, I think. Yeah, I love the fact that Trevor heads up on that. No matter whose fault that was, he grabbed it and went forward. Loved it.
Yeah, that was smart.
It's gonna say incomplete, and then it's gonna say Trey Hendrickson is the reason. Injured.
I don't know. I don't think they.
I thought it was later in the game. No, they do.
It was late in the game.
If they hit the quarterback and cause one of those, it says that they're the one that caused the incompletion. I'm pretty sure it was on like one of our last drive or something. Oh, sacked.
Well, that could be it. They might call it a sack. Fuck, who knows? I don't know. I don't even know what they're talking about anymore.
They definitely ruled it incomplete on the field.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Hold
I'll
on.
take the player search it.
Yeah.
So, fumble.
Exactly.
Oh, not fumble. It's gonna be incomplete. Completion, interception. Nope. That's so annoying. Why do they not hate how little they have here? All right. Well, let's narrow it down. Player by team. Trevor Lawrence.
There you go.
Incomplete. Turner, Stone, Wilson, Stone. Trey Hendrickson. That's the one intended for Hunter. By deck. Yeah, see, they do like that right there.
Mm-hmm.
Tootin should be right around here. Parker, incomplete short. Maybe it's this one. It's got to be this one. Yeah, this is it.
It's this one. Watch Brian on this one. Can you highlight? Are you point them out to the people so they know which one he is, so they can watch him? Yeah.
Right here.
Make sure y'all.
No, right here.
Watch Brian and watch his shitty ass effort. Look at that. Ball lands right beside him. They ain't blowed it dead. Look, and they knows they're still letting him play because everybody's still running to the ball. Oh, it's not gonna fucking show it.
No, I mean it does show it how he just stands there, but
yeah, but I mean it's not gonna really show because it's awful. I mean Trevor gets off the ball here. Look, Trevor's gonna see it, get off of Trey, and he's gonna go get the fucking ball. He's the one that makes that tackle.
Yeah. Which, yeah. I don't know.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
And
you know what's crazy about it? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. That's the type of shit that ends careers. Just ask Cam Newton. I'm just saying, you don't go from league MVP to playing in the Super Bowl to nothing.
I don't know, but Brian needs to get it together. Coach staff need to get with him and get it together. Send him to a psychiatrist, therapist, something, whatever it needs to be done. Because you're getting paid as a number one wide receiver. Well, not
really. Man, this camera sucks. It's not even the camera. The dude just did not have it focused.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little fuzzy.
Loved it. Our defense made plays.
Dewey? Is that Dewey?
No, that's Eric Murray.
Eric Murray, okay.
Eric Murray and Dewey been playing fucking safety now.
I'm telling you, man.
I can't lie. They've been fucking playing safety now.
One of the positions we were really worried about, they have proven us wrong so far.
100%. But hey, before we move off BT, can we go to the fourth down one at the end of the game?
Yeah. The video.
Because that one is really atrocious. It really is.
Oh.
It's fucking terrible. And
I've been since yesterday, I've been trying to think of a way to defend that and say, okay, this is what happened. But
there is no
I couldn't find a way to defend that.
So hold on. I'm going to show this first. This is the one where Cohen yells at Lawrence and Lawrence blows him off.
Mm-hmm.
And
people can you pause it real quick for a second? Sorry, because I just want everyone to remember. Okay, I just want everybody to get back in the mindset of the game before we talk about the wave off and what they were talking about. At this point in the game, you're talking about a guy who's put the ball on people's chest 12 other times in the game, and they're letting it hit him in the chest plate and popping up for almost interceptions, popping up 4 interceptions, hitting people in the fucking hands, and they just can't catch. If I'm him, if I'm Trevor Lawrence right now, I'm making it where you can only use your fucking hands. Because fuck, I'm hitting you in the chest and you're letting it go to your chest plate. What more do you want me to do? And then this play takes place. Okay. All right. Trevor could have put it a little bit more towards him. Sure. But again, I don't think it was a terrible play. Liam then goes, hit him in the fucking chest, is what he says. Hit him in the fucking chest. Trevor goes, all right, cool.
Well, it's funny, though, because what I was going to say is, okay, that happens. He's right here. He comes out. He's yelling, hit him in the chest, whatever. And then this play happens. They, LeQuinn. You know what is interesting to me is the fact that the game's on the line and LeQuinn Allen Jr. is in there. And it's not a bad thing. I'm definitely not saying that's a bad thing because then he ends up going up the middle for 9 yards and getting us close. But, they really trust all three of these running backs.
They do.
I like that.
I love that.
But
and then
and the O-line did, but honestly, we should have ran it on first down. I don't know why we were throwing. It is what it is.
Now, hold on. Liam addressed that today. I don't know if you got to watch that yet.
No.
Okay. He said we had more run plays in there. Trevor and the offense were reading the defense and canned the play. Now, when you see the results of these plays, it's hard to argue with the decision. Look at all the space that's right here.
Yeah, that was a lot of space.
And the 2 yard line's the first down, too.
Yeah,
right.
And you can't – look, here's the thing, too. First of all, why does he stop right here? I'm glad Trevor doesn't rip that ball originally. He holds it for a second and then throws it because BT stops on the fucking route.
Well, that's probably what he was supposed to. That's an option route.
It was an option. He did say they did clarify that this morning. It is an option. Okay, so
and it was arguably, in my opinion, the right option, but based on how the defense was.
Agreed. He could have had that and turned up the middle. I completely agree. But so this is the argument I've had today all day. People are like, it's a play calling thing. It's this. So that would have, of course, meant, oh, it's Trevor's fault for canning the run play. You can't be mad at the play call when the players didn't execute. It wasn't the play, it was the player.
Our players 100% let down the coaching staff today.
Look at this. He's got that all day. And honestly, first of all, why are you immediately trying to fall? Catch the fucking ball and go. Because you have a touchdown if he's standing up. If he's standing up and he brings that in, he's fast enough. And if he doesn't, I completely believe no matter what, he's to the 1 yard line. You're not. There's no convincing me otherwise. If he stands up, catches that ball, and moves with it like he can, that's it. That's end zone or goal line. No other result.
Yeah, I'll say pull that up again. Show that again, because oh man, that's sickening.
It is sickening. It's atrocious.
Well, I'll show you one. Hold on. I'll show you one that's even more sickening.
No, don't show me. Don't show me the Deanna Brown one.
Yeah.
No, not the De'Ami Brown one. I was going to show you the other BTJ one. Where BTJ fucking ducks his head and goes up one hand.
Oh, you mean the one in the end zone where it actually fucking laser and if he just puts his fucking hands on it, it's a fucking...
If he just doesn't duck his fucking head? Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And I'm not going to lie. At first, I credited BTJ. I was like, it's kind of a tight window. I guess I get it. But after they replayed it, that motherfucker,
especially when you see it from the ground level.
Yeah, that motherfucker ducked it all day.
Yeah, he was scared, man.
It was a touchdown all day, which of course.
But okay, he was scared. What the hell he scared of?
Who knows?
He's in the league. He's a professional.
Jimmy Smith said it too. They said, Jimmy Smith, what do you think about the game? And he said, Brian Thomas Jr.
Stop being scared and catch the damn ball.
Being scared and catch the damn ball.
You get paid. That's your job. That's what you get paid to do. Catch the freaking ball.
I would just look up Brian Thomas Jr. in the player search.
Yeah.
It's not any more simpler than that. It's really not. Catch the freaking ball.
No. Okay. BTJ. Thomas Jr. Incomplete. And De'Ami Brown he played pretty good outside of the drop, mainly.
Yeah, touchdown was a dot. Love this.
I mean, like he played pretty good outside of that drop in the end zone.
That is true. He did have a decent game besides the drop, but the drop was emphasized because it was a winner.
Look at this. God.
Yeah, I mean, my thing too is like, if De'Ami Brown, even if he drops that other pass, if Brian Thomas Jr. catches that or we win the game, we're not even really talking about it. We're like, man, it sucks.
Exactly.
Like you want to see him catch that, but at the same time, we did great. And
because this team still has too many drops.
Mm-hmm. Well, because I mean, he also mentioned too, Liam Cohen, like we had a lot of stuff that we did well. A lot of stuff.
Yeah, we did
well.
Yeah,
But that's not what we're talking about. Maybe if we won the game, we'd be talking about the good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, he said we're not taking any moral victories from this.
No,
which I agree.
No,
well, you can't take a victory from a fucking loss. I don't even care.
Travis Etienne, short pass.
Not one that you basically gave away.
Mm-hmm. Deep left. Where the fuck is it?
Let me ask a question.
Yep.
Before the BTJ drop, you think he should have took the points instead?
No.
Okay.
Fuck no. Because he made a good point on that too. He said in his interview this morning, he's like, if I take that field goal, they still go down, punch the end zone off the PI anyway, and you guys are frying me for losing by a point.
Right.
No, that's not the one.
No, I know it's not the one, but that one should have been a touchdown too. He didn't. We've seen him make that catch before.
Right.
Like we've seen him make that exact same catch and keep his feet in, but he didn't even try and drag him or do nothing.
He one-footed that one. He catch that all day.
See, that's the thing. It's okay, you can say, he just dropping passes, but it's the effort. It's the lack of effort, really.
And honestly, this play right here gave me hope because he called for the ball, but he just college caught it. Okay, I'm not even mad. It sucks. Whatever.
It was good defense.
It was good defense. I'm not mad about that. But then he comes back and he misses this fucking play in the end zone. And it's sickening because he ducks the ball. Eric, I'm telling you, when you see this, Eric,
I don't think this one's it. No, it's
not.
I mean, what the fuck is that, dude?
Yeah, for real. Because first of all, you should have caught that anyway. Because it layers in between them.
He even pushed off.
He pushed off and didn't catch it.
You fucking hopped. Like, go for two hands, dude. What the fuck are we doing?
He was practicing his ballet move.
Yeah,
what was that?
Trying to be Odell Beckham when he needs to be Brian fucking Thomas Jr.
Yeah. Robert said second most week too. Yeah. So...
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence now has 122 drops in his career from his receivers, putting him at 8.4% of the time. Meaning that one out of every 10 throws is a drop for Trevor. And it ain't because Trevor can't fucking throw the football. That's for damn sure.
I would say, he ain't dropping them either. He's not dropping them either.
Is this it? I think this is it.
Yeah, I want to see this.
No. This is
I must have stepped out.
Yeah, this is it right here. I think.
Dude, when you see this shit, if
no. Hold on, that's the other one.
We gotta find it because it's
where the
fucking
fuck
bad,
is it?
Dude.
Yeah, no, it was really bad. I was very angry when I saw the up close one. He was going to the left. I know that much. Brian Thomas Jr. short right. Is that the one we just? At least I think I remember that. Yeah, that's not it. Where the fuck is it?
I'm gonna take this moment real quick while we're searching. I want to.
No, that's the one in the back of the end zone.
I want to call some shit out real quick.
Okay.
Pages like House of Jaguars, Jags Depot, stuff like that. All these bigger pages. Stop fucking leaving room for the narrative to put this on Trevor. Okay. This is a post about Brian Thomas Jr. This is a post about the effort that he's not giving, the stuff like the pass that gets intercepted because he goes for the fucking one-hand weak-ass shit.
Right.
This is the caption that he put. Not good from your wide receiver one here. All could have been closer, too. Stop making excuses. You motherfuckers are the problem with this shit.
That's not it.
There's no excuse for the fact that he didn't catch this fucking ball. There's no excuse. Not every pass is going to be exactly where it needs to be. It's just what you're hoping for is you got a quarterback that can make plays under duress and do his job when it's time to do his job. And yesterday, our quarterback did that. But you fuckers keep leaving the door open for all these excuses. You're literally talking about how it's not good from your wide receiver one here, yet you still leave a fucking little – you leave that little kicker and ball could have been closer too. What do you want him to do? Walk out there and fucking hand it to him? I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, at this point, what do you people want? You know what I mean? Like, what do you want?
Does this play get fucking deleted? Like, what the fuck?
But also, I appreciate the rest of the reporting they do. I'm not saying that you guys are all fucking bad, but I'm saying you got to be smarter with what you say. Like you guys are the same ones that are posting saying you don't know why people are hating on Trevor because of shit that you say. They're watching what you're posting. They're watching your takes on it, and you're leaving the door open for this.
Yep.
Call that play what it was. Weak ass Everett from a wide receiver one that is inexcusable. That's what that play was.
That's what it was.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
I'm gonna find it, but I'm gonna just take this down while I'm looking. That way we can see our beautiful faces.
Oh, ain't that special? Hey.
I'm trying to find the play that I'm for you too. I'm trying to find where I saw it at.
But as we said, let's talk about.
I know I could pull it up on Twitter.
Yeah, actually, let's say Twitter's a good place. Twitter will also be the perfect place for you to pull up and see
see what
the Devin Lloyd play.
Devin Lloyd was not down.
No, the fuck he was not.
Crazy how we're going through that again, huh?
Yeah.
Love it, don't you?
Yeah. Devin Lloyd was not down. I'd be damned. I watched the feed, and he was nowhere near being down. If Chase dropped 8 of 12, they would have no choice, no chance. Number one wide receivers don't do that shit.
You ain't lying.
You're right.
You're absolutely right. And there's no excuse for it, man. There really isn't.
You're right, Robert.
Holy shit, the Bucks and Texans game is coming down to a wire. Sorry, I just got a game update.
I hope they lose.
Yeah, so do I. But because first of all, I love Baker. That's no secret. I've said that a million times. But also because I hate the Texans. So
just let's take Chase. 16 targets yesterday, 14 receptions, 164 yards. Right? Now Brian Thomas Jr., 12 targets, 4 receptions, 41 yards.
Unacceptable.
Very much unacceptable. Very much so. So yeah.
You know what I love about Baker Mayfield though? CJ Gardner Johnson trying to shit talk him. Look at this shit. Baker slow to get up. Want to talk shit to him? What's up, motherfucker? What's up? Love that shit.
They got a long ways to go. With a short amount of time left.
How many timeouts they got? None?
3. They got all 3 of their timeouts.
Oh, then they're good.
140.
Counting over the middle. Intercepted.
Devin Lloyd.
For the
all right, let's watch. Boom. Never goes down.
Did he go down?
No.
He did.
I love how they instantly blowed it dead, too. That shit happened so fast. And they were just like, no chance. Fuck you guys.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
And it would be so easy to just review that play, too. It really wouldn't have been shit for them to review that.
So I guess we need to find out, is there a rule that says once they blow it down by contact, you can't review it?
No, the officials can review anything.
Yeah, once they blow it dead, the only thing you can actually review is the spot of the ball. You can't review if it was a touchdown or if he was actually down. The only thing they could do is, where did he actually go down? They couldn't review it and be like, no, that's actually a touchdown.
Yeah, and that's why Liam didn't challenge it, because it was on change of possession. You can't. You're not challenging it once they blew it dead. So he was pretty upset about that as well. That's bullshit. I mean, yet another example of that's what BTJ ducking a touchdown. That's 1. Diami dropping a touchdown. That's 2. Devin Lloyd running back a touchdown. That should have been 3. That's 3 touchdowns, man. That's 3 that we would have won. And then the bullshit DPI that wouldn't have allowed them to score that fucking last touchdown.
That part. That I think most people gonna zero in because that's one of the biggest plays of the game right there. And honestly, if you're the referee, you don't throw that flag. You don't.
It's the biggest play of the game. You got to understand.
The only time you would throw that flag unless it was just egregious enough to where you can't help but throw it. You know what I mean?
Well, it's at the same time, I can't help but feel like that motherfucker just wanted to be a part of something. Like he just wanted to be like, oh yeah, I was here. Like I can't help but feel like that's what it was. Because bro, there was nothing on that play that screamed, oh, I need a flag. Jamar Chase pushed off harder than that 14 times throughout the game.
There it is. Eric.
What?
Here it is.
I'm here.
Oh, this shit is disgusting.
This is the angle that makes it. This looks terrible.
Trevor knew it. I knew it. Find number 7.
Oh Lord.
What are you doing?
What? Yeah. Oh Lord. No.
Watch it from this angle. He completely. Oh no, this is the other one. But I mean, terrible, dude.
This is disgusting.
He ducks his head right here, like
if he stands tall, just catches the ball. What are you doing?
You're 6'3". Now you're fucking 5'3" because you
know
fucking.
What kills me the most though? Why did he turn his head? He didn't even just duck. He looked away from the ball.
Yeah.
Like you're 6'3", bro. You're fucking crouching. What are you doing?
What is really going on with this man?
I mean, right here. Look at how bent his knees are, bro. He's 2 inches from parallel on a fucking high point or like on a higher ball that would have hit him in the face mask if he didn't fucking crouch. What are we doing? And why are you only putting one hand up? He's not holding your other hand. He's got his hand on your fucking shoulder
that was
back
the thing
there.
That killed me too. Is like, and nobody could say, "Oh, he's just scared of the contact." What contact? The guy was behind him. What is he doing?
There is no contact.
Number 7, but so did Jordan Battle, and it's
wow,
ridiculous, bro.
And again, that right there is the perfect example.
Both of Trevor interceptions came off tip balls yesterday, didn't they?
No, the one interception was off Walker Little getting pushed into his shit, and he can't.
Well, yeah. Besides that one,
he only had 2, and the other one was the one. Yeah, it was the BTJ tip.
Okay.
But you think about this for everybody that wants to hate on Trevor. For as much as you want to hate on Trevor, and you're hating on Brian for his lack of effort. Okay,
yeah, look at this one too.
Let's play this game for a second, okay? You take away if Walker Little does his fucking job, okay? Let's say our left tackle did what a left tackle's supposed to do. Hold on, we got to see this real quick.
Watch this. So he comes in, nobody here. He catches this ball, he immediately goes down.
He could have kept running. What is he doing?
I'm scared of, dude. I remember seeing that, and I was wondering what the hell was that about.
I mean, seriously, because he catches this, right? You know,
right.
He either cuts straight up field or he fucking cuts inside. What are you doing? That wasn't even like a low. I mean, yeah, sure. Like, I mean, actually, no, that's chest level. I mean,
I hit him in the chest
a little bit, but he's just falling, dude. Like, what are you doing?
And that was a dot too, by the way. Fucking dot right around the fucking linebacker, but in stride. That was a dot. What are you doing?
It's freaking head scratcher, man. Because
it's like, I mean, honestly, no, I'm not gonna lie to you. This for me goes beyond the fact that we lost a game. This goes beyond the fact that a player didn't play well. This goes to a point where like somebody needs to check on this dude. Like seriously,
exactly.
Not just hate him. I love this guy. Clearly, I fucking love this guy. Like someone needs to check on him because I mean, look. Call it what you want, but there are too many things that are just odd about what's going on with him, okay? So he goes on the pivot right before the season starts and gets really deep about how much he's affected by the loss of Kyron Lacey.
Mm-hmm.
Moves into the preseason, takes one hit. Now all of a sudden he's got a nagging wrist injury that no one knew about.
Mm-hmm.
Gets held on the ground by this guy and seems to avoid contact with this guy the rest of the fucking day. Something is wrong. Like, and I'm not just saying, I think it might be bigger than just like, oh, he's just not focused. Something's wrong because this guy is a dog. Okay. This is not someone that's just playing a little bit out of characteristic. This is not him at all.
Right.
This is the complete and utter opposite.
Exactly.
Something is wrong. Check on this guy. Because what the last thing we need is another Telvin Smith.
Oh no. We don't want that.
No, I'm just saying because look, Telvin
I mean,
Smith,
you're right.
Telvin Smith,
right.
All pro he looked like complete shell of himself, and no one asked why. No one checked on that dude. Instead, they let it go and go and go until he stepped away for mental health reasons and never came back.
Never came back.
It's been in and out of jail since then. Can't get his life together. All it would have taken, I'm sure, was somebody because Telvin lost his brother. I'm telling you, somebody needs to talk to this guy. No ifs, ands, or buts. Someone needs to be like, hey, man,
but
what's going on?
I mean, my thing about it, though, is like Kyron Lacy died before last season. Then BTJ came out and had 1,300 yards and 10 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Like,
but see, that's the thing, though. When you get to talking about grieving and all that, you just don't never know when it's going to hit you.
And I think he was able to surpass that with the fact of his excitement for a rookie year. The fact that he made it to the league, I think he was able to distract himself with that.
That's
and then the offseason came.
Yeah.
And when the offseason came and they cleared, but they also cleared Kyron Lacy from that time to now. So they found out that Kyron did all of that seemingly for nothing, that he was bullied into it and he would have beat the case anyway. And it just makes it hurt that much more.
Mm.
And then when Brian comes out on the podcast and says, you know, I was with him right before he did it. I just wish he would have said something to me.
Mm.
He just said that on the pivot. So he's still clearly carrying that. And fuck yeah, Tampa won. Hell yeah.
Oh, let's go. We're still in second place.
We'll take it. But either way, that being said, man, you know, oh yeah, lost with 8 seconds left. That's because Baker is actually him. I don't care what anybody says. Baker is actually him.
Mm.
But you know, now I guess it's time to maybe shift into the next part of the show because obviously we got to do both shows in one.
Yeah.
Because my work schedule this week is not permitting me to do a preview show.
Nope, and I'll be traveling to Jacksonville where we usually do our show. So, yeah.
Yep. So, okay. So that being said, preview. Honestly, I think the keys to win is going to be Brian Thomas has to show up. We got to figure that out, or we got to take him out of the game. He either needs to sit or play. It cannot be. He can't be out there like he was this past weekend. And I think we got to get rid of the illegal shifts, clean up that stuff. Other than that, we've got the defense to fuck CJ Stroud up. I know that. I know it in my soul.
Look, go ahead, finish. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, brother. You're good. I was reading what he said.
Oh, look, I say we have to continue to run the ball.
Amen.
We have to continue to run the ball. The more we run the ball, the less pressure it is on Walker Little over there to have to try and protect. Yeah, I mean, because the onus is off the passes then, and we're controlling the clock, we're controlling the field position, and we're moving the ball. Defensively, man, we got to do something with that zone. That zone is I know we're supposed to be a bend, don't break type of defense right now, but that zone is killing us at times, man. Unless we're gonna have to we do some type of hybrid version where the half be running zone and the other half doing man outside man. Nico, look, don't even play around with it. Go on to put 2 on him and be done with it for the game. That's all they really have.
Well, another thing I think too, that zone, I think that zone was actually beneficial in ways, and here's why. We gave a couple plays, made them feel confident about what they could do, and then clamped up underneath, and I think that's why we created so many turnovers.
Mm. Well,
I think it was a beneficial sleight of hand. I think, like, all right, so we play man up, and for the most part, we were locked down with that. We got beaten man a few times.
Yeah.
The zone, we were playing a little too soft, but I think it was because we wanted to make him feel like he had room that wasn't there. Mm. Because also there were a couple times that we could have had turnovers that we just couldn't quite finish the play. So, I mean, 3 picks, I'm not mad at. We created 3 turnovers yesterday, and we got a lot of quarterback pressure. I think the zone is okay. I think it needs to be adjusted for sure. I think we're playing a little bit too squishy.
Right.
I think the way that he was mixing it in and out was perfect. I mean, shit, he called a defense that won us the game 100% Sunday, and he was robbed of that. I'm not saying, like, it's like Isaiah said, okay? We should have never been in the position for that to have cost us the game.
I agree.
100%.
I agree.
But at the end of the day, I'm happy with the fact that this team did do what they needed to do to win, and the officials took that. Because it's like we've said a million times, good teams find a way to win, and I feel like they did that. Every time we needed to stop, it felt like they got one. And they got one on that last drive. Fairly and truly, Travis Hunter legally defended that pass. I'll die on that. Like, he legally defended that pass.
Oh, and my other point is wide receivers need to catch the damn ball this week.
For sure.
This is not the secondary to have tip balls in the air. They are not.
No.
Okay. So, yeah. But other than that, yeah, just run the ball, man. Run the ball. Our backs are running well. Offensive line is blocking for the run well. Let them go, man. Let them Greyhounds go. You know what I mean? Let them do their dang on thing. Bucky was killing them tonight. So I know we bringing our 3-head monster in. Oh yeah, let him run. Just let him run. You know. That's all I got. Defensively, just make Stroud see ghosts again. Make him see some ghosts. You know.
I think our linebackers need to keep playing all pro level like they have been. I think our defensive line needs to keep attacking like they have been. I'm happy with everything we've done with the defense, honestly.
Are you really?
No, yeah. I'm not. I'm not mad at the defense. The defense hasn't cost us anything, in my opinion. I mean, shit, you got one-on-one play where, quite honestly, they gave up a lot of yards, but I feel like Tyson allowed that touchdown. He fucking wrecked Dewey right out of the fucking way like a dumbass. That's Tyson just.
What about my man Dewey though? Dewey's showing out, ain't he?
Dewey's showing out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when you look at defense, okay? They gave up too much to the run game week 1. They come into this game, we give up virtually nothing to the run game.
Right.
Okay. The pass game, for having 2 number 1 caliber wide receivers, they did not do anything near what they should have been able to do. You know, predictively to the secondary, they didn't do it because this defense showed up. They did. And it's like I said, they bailed us out so many times. I'm not mad at this defense at all.
Well, they only gave up 56 yards to Higgins, and of course the 165 to Chase. That was it, basically.
But to be honest, I think they were with Chase. I think they were just trying to bend but don't break, like Robert said earlier.
Right.
They're going to get theirs. They were going to get theirs, and you know that.
Right.
If you try to press them and force them to get nothing, they're going to take everything. So you give away the underneath stuff. You give up the easy, mushy yards. Don't get me wrong. Not happy to give it up. That's why I was saying earlier is like, I do think it needs to be adjusted. I think Travis and Jarian were both guilty of this. You know, they gave a little too much respect at times.
Mm-hmm.
And that, I mean, the out route that Jamar ran, everybody was like, his route running. It was nothing to do with his route running. We fucking gave him that. We gave him that all fucking day. I mean, Travis Hunter was 15 yards off the fucking ball. We gave him that. I mean, we gave him that twice on Sunday. I mean, so yeah.
Yesterday, only 47 yards rushing on 16 attempts. That's all we gave up. We're at 48 if you count Browning. But that was it. So
that's what I'm saying. They made an adjustment from the week before. Come into this week, and they did a good job managing both the pass and run defense. I think they did fantastic. I loved what I saw from the defense.
Yeah. Well, we got Nick Chubb coming in this week, though. That's a different little
old man Chubb.
Yeah, he looked pretty good about the first quarter or so. So
yeah, but he ain't ran into all-pro tackler Foye Aluakon yet. He ain't ran into this defensive line yet, and he ain't ran into a rejuiced Devin Lloyd yet either. Devin Lloyd got juiced, man. I'll tell you, he knows he's playing for a contract. He knows.
He knows. Of course, he knows.
He's playing. He's playing.
Yeah. And of course, you know, we got the bullet Ventrell Miller waiting back there. So
Ventrell ain't fucking around. But I'll tell you this too. Another key to winning, and this is a smaller key, but it's absolutely going to be a key because we gave up too good a field position. Our tackling on special teams and our tackling in general has to be better when it comes to like on receivers one-on-one, and our tackling, like especially on punts and kick returns, have to be better. Yes. They have to be better. And our special teams as a whole really has to be better. Logan Cook had a chance to pin him inside the 10, and he puts it at the 12. You're better than that. Not terrible. That's average for most punters, but you're not average. You're one of the best punters in the league.
There you go.
Pin him inside the 5. Okay? Yep. I know you can do it. Just go ahead and don't stop fucking with me. Just go ahead and do it. And as far as our kick and punt returns too, our blocking's got to be a lot better. Parker found himself one-on-one with defenders way too early, way too many times.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I think Trevor needs to play confident. I don't think Trevor needs to be gun shy about anything.
Right.
I think Trevor needs to walk in this game feeling like he can do whatever the fuck he wants because he can.
Exactly.
He can. I mean, that's the other thing. Everyone that's so upset about this game, for all the shit that we can point out that went wrong, we still marched up and down that field all day long.
We were 100% the better team, like on both phases, in all phases.
Yeah,
that part.
We walked up and down the field all day long, and the referee bailed them out at the end.
We just got to get these penalties under, man. Like, again, we didn't play great, and I don't like blaming the refs, but I do like blaming the refs when they make shitty mistakes. And I told somebody that earlier. I was like, I have been very open with the fact that our receivers did not play good enough for us to win this game, mainly Brian Thomas Jr. But also, that doesn't mean we shouldn't call out and hold officiating accountable when they make shitty calls. Right. There was 5 penalties on Sunday that were terrible calls, or at least there was judgments or penalties that were terrible. The Joe Burrow thing, that is not a forward pass, that is a backwards pass. Ball did not come out until the arm is going backwards. That's a fumble. The Travis Hunter, that's not PI. The illegal contact, that's not illegal contact. The wide receiver pushed him full extension. That's offensive pass interference is what it is. If we're gonna fucking call things, there was a lot of shit that just was terrible. Across the league, it was awful. I think that refs get worse every year. But at the same time, though, was every single illegal shift that we had like legit? No, I wouldn't say so. I said there's one or probably one that wasn't. But I mean, holding, illegal shifts, pre-snaps. I mean, we got to get that under control. We can't really blame that on anybody but ourselves.
Yep.
And we can't leave room for them to call some of this stuff because it's like up to, it's up to suggestion and up to I think this way. Like we got to get it under control, man. Going forward too. I mean, just 50-50 balls got to go to Parker. Parker and Britton. I mean, at this point in time, I don't feel comfortable with anybody else on the field getting 50-50 balls besides Parker and Britton. And the Texans, I mean, they could easily be 0-3 next week, and we could be 2-1. CJ Stroud has been getting absolutely murdered this season. Their offensive line is terrible. I think Trayvon, Josh, all the boys are going to eat. I don't know, man. I hate that we're even leaving it up to the refs to change these games is kind of what I'm getting. And I think that next week we've got to be disciplined. But we've got to play hard-nosed football and get after the quarterback. And I think we can do that. I don't think the Texans do anything crazy that we can't handle. Petrie's terrible, so our slot is going to get a lot of work. Going into this game before the season, I'd say, oh, man, BTJ is going to fucking torch what's-his-face again like he always does. But now I don't know. I don't think BTJ is going to be mentally okay, whatever's going on with him right now. I don't know if he's going to get out of this funk before the game. And that's a corner that you cannot fuck with.
Right.
I don't think, that's the corner that, again, some teams, sure, I'd play Parker outside. I'm not playing Parker outside against him specifically.
Not doing it.
Stingley, that's it. Yeah.
Right.
I like Parker, but Stingley is a corner. He's a number 1 corner in the NFL.
He's the best corner in the league.
He's legit. If he's not the best, he's number 2. And it's not far behind. Like he is, and BTJ was going against him well last year, but if BTJ has a bounce back game and he's able to take him out, keep Stingley on his toes and everything. But honestly, if I'm D'Amico Ryans and this Texans team, I'm really paying no mind to BTJ.
Exactly.
I'm doubling Hunter. Until BTJ gives me a reason to double him, I'm doubling Hunter and or even Strange, honestly. I'm not even worried about BTJ until he burns me over the top and I have to.
Right.
There's nothing that he's doing right now or this season or even on his okay catches. There's nothing he's doing that makes me think, oh, we're going to blah, blah, blah.
He doesn't want to be there.
It's just there's nothing to really say about it, man. I don't know.
No, it's nothing. What the hell is this?
What?
Oh, okay.
That's all I got, man.
Something popped up on my screen.
Yeah, I think as long as we can keep CJ on his toes, which I think we will, no doubt about that.
We've always been able to do that.
Keep running the damn ball. I think we'll be fine in this game.
Yeah,
I think Trevor will have a better game than people think he will.
I think that's going to be the key. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball.
Something will happen.
Well, also, you were
something
right.
Will happen that's gonna. Oh, I was gonna say real quick. Something's gonna happen that's gonna make people say that Trevor's still terrible and blah blah blah. No matter how well he plays, he just threw for what should have been potentially 4 touchdowns and 300 something yards and 1 interception. But I mean, okay, cool, whatever.
Yeah. What you about to say, Trevor?
We were absolutely right last week. Isaiah said it, and we all agreed and we're talking about it that Trevor was going to have a big week this weekend, and he did.
Of course.
It's that simple. Trevor had a big weekend. He did. He was fucking good, man. And even Liam said that. Liam was like, I was fucking amped with the competitor that Trevor was.
Yeah.
I like the way.
We actually talked about it in our group chat, especially that first drive, the patience and stuff, So, yeah.
Trevor's going to be fine.
Yeah, Trevor's going to be fine.
It's really annoying to me, though, that, Trevor, we've had this issue as a team where we've come out flat in the beginning of the year, at the beginning of games, every game, and then the second half we somehow battle back and do whatever. But this year's the complete opposite. We come out flaming hot in the beginning, first couple drives, or at least we're moving the ball well in the first couple drives, and then it just stalls out in the second half, and we can't get anything together. We do just enough to stick in it, but then they get a game-winning drive or whatever at the end of the game because we leave it in the hands of the refs. Not in the hands of ourselves where we score these touchdowns. It's just we just got to find a way to put it all together, man, and get both sides of the ball going.
Robert says zone has got us 6 turnovers when we had 9 last year. I know, Robert. I know.
I just think we run zone too much. But at the same time, I don't know that we exactly have the personnel to go man up.
That's that part too.
Consistently, especially.
Well, honest, for me personally, watching the defense of last year to this year, I'm not complaining about fuck all this defense.
Oh, it's a big difference between last year and this year.
Fuck, I don't care if they want to run zone all fucking game. If it's fucking working, I don't give a shit. Don't care. It's doing what it needs to do. I don't even care. Rob, exactly what we were talking about, Robert, is we were giving away too many free yards. Yeah, we did give away too much. But to be honest with you, though, that was intentional in my opinion. It was in the second half of the game, and we really were trying to bleed clock and nurse the lead because clearly our offense was missing something. It just wasn't – the receivers were not putting it together. So – and that became obvious after the second half. I'm not going to lie. I don't blame Campanile for letting them kind of drag their drives out a little bit because you're hoping that they would run the clock out on themselves. That's really the hope there because you don't – we gave the ball back to our offense twice, and they immediately – they marched down the field but just couldn't finish. And it was because of self-inflicted wounds. When you have self-inflicted wounds like that, you know that it's in the defensive hands from there. So you want to keep your best option on the field.
Right.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I feel like it was intentional to give away some of those yards. I mean, it was garbage time yards, essentially, is what he was viewing it as. It just turned out that it ended up being pushed for what ended up winning the game after a bullshit call. But it was all garbage time stats is the way it was being viewed. It was not, we got to lock this up. Because up until that last drive and a half, that we weren't in danger of losing the game.
Yeah, I think that's the problem, though. I mean, I think we got to just keep our foot on the gas. I don't think we've done enough. I agree. I don't think we've done enough as a team in 2 games to say that we can just sit back and get cushy and cozy. I think we just need to play hard all game and just keep the pressure on them on both sides of the ball. I don't think there's any room for us to, relax.
That's the solution right there, Isaiah. That is the solution. And quit hurting ourselves with these stupid behind penalties.
These stupid penalties, man. I mean, just simple stuff. Some of them have been bullshit, but for the most part, they've been legit penalties, and we gotta stop it, man. I'm
talking about the self-inflicted ones.
We've got to be a top 5, if not number 1 team in penalties this year right now.
Already,
we've had a lot.
We have had a lot of them.
I will say too,
and they always happen at the wrong freaking time, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
You're like, oh man, after a big play, here's a flag. Yep, holding, illegal shift, which that illegal shift was getting out of hand.
Out of hand.
Sunday. It really was.
I will say too that just kind of my closing thoughts on it as well. we're gonna like something we've done in the first 2 games and even in the preseason that we have not done in the past couple of years as well. Campanelli's running a lot of exotic blitzes. He is bringing a lot of pressure. Safeties, corners, linebackers, D tackles doing stunts. Everybody's doing stunts. Everybody's moving. I really hope that CJ stays healthy. Like I'm just saying, like, we've been beating the shit out of these quarterbacks. Because I don't hope anybody gets hurt. Like, I don't want to see Stroud get hurt. But that's something where I can see that happening with how shitty this O-line's been playing. Like, because we've had a lot of free shots at the quarterback. And I will say, too, something that I think Campanelli told him based on, like, watching these plays and watching what's happening. I think Campanelli told him, hit him as hard as you can and whenever you can until they throw the flag. Because we've had a lot of hits where I'm like, ooh, was that not a...
Yeah, same. We were like...
that not a... Well, not even that. Like, was that not a roughing the passer? Like, it's a little late. Like, there's been some hits that have been a little bit after the throw. And I'm like, I think Campanelli told him, hey, go knock the fuck out of them until they actually call you on it, and then we'll pull it back a little bit.
Look at the team running PR right now. That's their new cover photo.
I think people are stupid, man.
That's getting way blown out, and
it's way out of proportion.
Liam Cohen even said,
up. Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, one thing that needs to be brought up is all this whole time we've had Trevor, every one of us has been guilty of saying we want to see more emotion out of him. We want to see him like react to something, do something. He does, and now you people are like, oh, he's fucked. He doesn't care. Fucking A. Fuck him. Goddamn, you gotta fucking cut him. He doesn't care. Fuck this. Fuck him. What the fuck? Fuck you people. Honestly, bro. You hypocritical ass bitches. You just can't have nothing.
What's funny for me, though, too, because, like, Liam Cohen literally goes to the press conference, and Liam Cohen does not have good media training.
No.
He does not have good media training. That's how I know that this is a genuine thing that he said. Because he just says what he's thinking, and he doesn't give a fuck. And it was apparent whenever he
asses off immediately.
Yeah, like, and it was apparent too. I think that, like, Tony T-Wig brought this up. Liam Cohen has a lot more fire than anybody, like, really gives him credit for. Like, he came in, he had the Duval, and everybody's like, oh, he's weird. Like, oh, he seems like he's gonna be a laid back guy. Blah blah blah. No, Liam Cohen has some fucking fire, bro. You listen to those press conferences or those post game or pre and post game speeches, and the way he is with the guys, like, he doesn't hold back. He certainly is he is definitely a guy who played football for a good bit of his life and brought it into his coaching style. Exactly. But, like, he even said, like, oh, sometimes I get way too worked up. And Trevor's this even keel, cool guy, never really gets too worked up, but he's a big competitor. And he's like, and I need that. He said, he literally said, I get too worked up sometimes, and I need that. It helps me. And, like, that was the thing, is, like, in the moment, I'm sure Cohen was like, what the fuck? But then he's like, no, he's right. Like, then he sees him hit BTJ in the chest with a ball, and he's like, okay, he did what I asked him to. He just, he's just trying not to get too worked up.
Well, if that doesn't show you, by the way, that Trevor does have that, like, that killer instinct. Trevor looked at his coach in a moment where, things were not going well. The coach is fucking pissed, and he knows it. He just goes, don't fucking worry about this. I got this. And puts it right on the fucking money. The play didn't turn out the way it should have, but that's on the wide receiver. But Trevor waved it off, said, nah, don't fucking worry about me, bro. And puts it right on the fucking money.
And I guarantee nobody else most of the people never looked at it that way.
I'm telling you. And even the announcer said it. They were like, Trevor's got to come back here. Trevor's really got to show something here. And he did.
Yeah.
And he did.
That is true.
He delivered. And you know what? That's all I can ask for.
That's it. I just don't want to see Josh and Trayvon out in coverage no more, because that was hard.
I don't mind it every once in a while. I think that they're doing it the right amount, where it's like it's a package, it's a situational thing. Because I will say, like, I was like, okay, like, because Josh and Trayvon did that in college enough and have done it since they got here enough that I feel comfortable with, 4 or 5 plays a game because of how the scheme or who we're bringing, stunts that we're doing. I'm comfortable with that.
Right.
But like not 10 or 15 times a game. Like, I think they're doing it. I think they're doing it enough for it to be fine.
Right.
But I will say that I don't want to see it a lot. But I think as of right now, it hasn't happened enough for me. But I was like, oh, okay, they're dropping them into coverage. Like,
okay.
I will say, Josh. Oh, go ahead.
I have to say, Cyclops TV says, beat the Texans and all is well again.
Absolutely. Winning cures all. The old saying, winning cures all.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
What more do you want from him?
Trevor just he's trying not to get worked up. He's got great composure in rough situations. He's just that guy. Like he does what he needs to do.
And for all the hate that he gets for that too,
I
just like to point out the only reason that we have the greatest comeback in playoff history is because of that composure there.
Yep. Mm-hmm. This is what I'm talking about right here. Like I'm telling you, Campanile told them before the season or before every game, he said, go and hit him as hard as you can. And until they call the penalty, keep going. Boom. I mean, that wasn't late. Even really like a crazy big hit, but like that's a late hit for sure. That's a rough. Fuck. Like any other team, they're calling a roughing the passer on that. Like, or I would say like most other games, I should say. I'm surprised, and I was really surprised a couple times they didn't. I bet you this angle shows it even worse though. But like I will say, these guys back here were helping us out. Everybody else, not at all. But yeah, Josh Allen, he kind of gets wrapped up here. They got him in that show, and he gets off of him. Boom. Nice little. I mean, it's not a huge hit, but it's big enough and late enough that I thought they were going to.
It was a message.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yep. But
we've done really good at setting the tone.
And as a defense, that's what you want to do.
Well, I think our offense has done the tone first, to be honest. I mean, we've won the toss both weeks and elected to receive. Look, and went out and scored on both drives. I think.
You know how enjoyable it is to get the ball and watch your team go down and score for a change? Like, yes, this is what we've been asking for. Yes. Now you're beginning to expect them to take the kickoff and drive down and put 7 points on the board. You're beginning to expect that. And that's what we want. That is exactly what we want. Unless, you just sick like that and you got a bet going on. But you don't need to be rooting for us if that's what you're doing.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's for sure.
Well, that's all I really got.
Me too.
Hey, we good. 6'5", can get 50-50 jump ball outside.
Nah, we hit him with the jump ball in the end zone. I'm just kidding. It was a difficult catch.
Yeah.
It was. If there was any time to show that you are the 50-50 ball guy, though, that was a prime opportunity because it hit him in both fucking hands.
Well, only one that's shown that so far is that man named Parker Washington.
Facts. And Brenton Strange. Brenton Strange will go up. I was going to say, Brenton Strange will go up and get it on your ass real quick.
Yeah. Let's not forget about Brenton.
But you know what, though? One thing to be said about Brenton before we get out of here. Brenton Strange is just big and physical. But the difference between him and Parker Washington is Parker Washington doesn't have the physical, but he's a guy that wants to fucking be there. That's a guy that wants to play.
Yes.
That's a guy that's coming out there he just wants to play. He wants to have the snaps, and he just wants to be there. He wants to win.
Right. Exactly.
Brenton obviously wants to win too. He's very physical, but it helps that he's as big as he is. I mean,
hey, thanks, DN Street.
Hey, we appreciate that.
That's the Bengals fan right there.
Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, the fact that he's saying that right there just shows he's sensible. Because the fact of the matter is, neither team really played like they deserved to win, but we definitely outplayed them in every facet of the game until the last drive where they got the biggest bailout I've seen in a long time.
Got cleaned up, man. That's the final message for me is just clean it up.
All right, y'all.
I'm good.
Thanks for everybody for coming in and hanging out with us. We talk Jaguars football weekly, normally twice a week. This week will be once this week. This will be the preview and the post game for us. May try and put out a short or something, getting closer to the game. If there's any updates or anything crazy that happens, but we're gonna sign off. Thanks for coming out. Go Jags, and we'll see you next week. We'll be at the game.
Yes, we will.
At the game.
We will be at the game.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We're gonna head out. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.